It is 10 a.m. in Washington, where the fate of a $95 billion foreign aid package that advanced in the Senate this morning now lies in the hands of the Republican-led House. Earlier, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer urged Speaker Mike Johnson to take up the legislation.
I would hope to speak to Speaker Johnson directly, and my message is this is a rare moment where history is looking upon the United States and seeing if we will stand up for our values, stand up to bullies like Putin, and do the right thing. I will say to Speaker Johnson, I am confident that there's a large majority in the House who will vote for this bill. I am confident there are many Republicans in his caucus, I know I've spoken to a whole bunch of them, who feel strongly we ought to pass this bill. And I will urge Speaker Johnson to step up to the moment and do the right thing.
Let's take it over to Nikole Killion. She's closely following all of this for us. So the Senate passes a $95 billion foreign aid bill for Ukraine, for Israel, and other locations. But just because it passes in the Senate, of course, doesn't mean that it's going to pass in the House. So what are the chances?
Yeah, well, you heard Leader Schumer allude to that there, saying that he believes that the House should consider this package. That will be his message to Speaker Johnson if he speaks to him directly, that he will urge him to step up to the plate and take up this bill, believing that there is bipartisan support in the House chamber for this package, just as there was in the Senate. Of course, worth reminding people that this not only funds Israel, but also Ukraine, provides support for the Indo-Pacific, provides humanitarian assistance in Gaza, but it is stripped down from that border package that the Senate considered but for a day that ended up getting killed. And that is kind of the issue here, because Speaker Johnson made clear in a statement last night ahead of this vote that he believes that this package does not meet the moment because it doesn't take up border security, which again was stripped out of this package because Republicans didn't accept it. So again, that is why you heard Leader Schumer there be very stern in saying, look, we really need you to take this up. Ukraine needs the money. We need to move forward on this. But again, now the ball is in Speaker Johnson's court.
All right, just quickly, Senator Lindsey Graham is backing Donald Trump's idea of making this round of foreign aid a loan. Is that something that's gaining support among lawmakers?
Well, it's kind of a moot point because the package has already passed the Senate now. Whether or not the House tries to add in some kind of provision, I think, remains to be seen. Again, this is an idea that was pitched by former President Donald Trump. But, you do have a large number of House Republicans who don't support providing any aid to Ukraine. So from that standpoint, whether or not they would consider making it a loan, I think remains to be seen. But certainly notable stance on the part of Lindsey Graham, who has been quite a defense hawk and a big supporter of Ukraine, and who actually voted against this package this morning because he does feel like more conditions should be attached to that Ukraine funding.
Okay, Nikole, thank you very much.
You bet.